time.
Delay of game, offense. That penalty is declined.
Set, ready.
Young off the play fake. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. Fights loose. And he's got this down to the 35. Young off the bootleg. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the
now Young. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tommy Tremble, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So now the Titans get their first shot on offense. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And as we know and as we've discussed here in the run-up to this game, this is history in the making. The first rookie quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. An absolutely tremendous accomplishment, something no one else has done. But he doesn't want to just go down as the first to make a Super Bowl. He's told us all week he's here to win it.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Throwing now, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
A gain of 4 yards.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Here we go, set. Hop 70, hop, set, cut 19, cut 19. Ready up.
Here's Ward. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Look at 19.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10.
Ready up. Trouble 38.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive play, they just break up the play before it can get going.
That one. And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming.
Previous play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Come on, ready?
They'll run on first down with Hubbard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
At the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
50, Grace.
The play fake. Now Young. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Ready.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Now back to throw. And caught by Trimble. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down.
Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on this field position, guys. For those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And we've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 7-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message.
Down. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Red. Yellow. Red. 38. Hut, hut.
Now here's Young. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that flag accepted.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make it.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Titans. 42 yards for Tony Pollard. And the Titans are on the board here in this Super Bowl. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
But listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Well, a good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Ready up.
2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Set.
They go play action. Young. They'll find McMillan here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Black 40. Drill, 52, ready.
It's Young off play action. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the 1st down.
Here we go. 6, Mega, 10 black.
3rd down, Young from the gun. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield and get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
19, trap 60, trap 60, Panther 11, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw is Ward. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. That one out wide and intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, this Titans defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick six here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, the ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, Parker, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Yeah, this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets it up past the 35.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And now a fake there on the jet sweep as they'll get to Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
36-yard line.
Ready? 19 tight. 9 Cowboy 80.
They go play action with Ward. This pass deep for Okonkwo. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. Going for it, here's Ward. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against this defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Fight, 97.
On to give, this is Hubbard. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Got a man, that's Ligon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10.
Young to throw it. Quickly a slant to Renfro. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays and 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On the ready.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Young. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Ward. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Gravity Lions. Dragon 60.
To throw, here's Ward. Got his man, Okonkwo. But he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Moore. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So halftime now here on Sunday. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did him a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Ready? Get it. Ready?
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
For a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Ward. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Ward. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Hand off to Spears. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Lockett, the motion man right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Let's go. Right, right. Hut, hut.
On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
17.
Brings up second and 9.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
60 red. 60 red.
Throwing, Young. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Tennessee offense set to go again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Throwing now, Ward. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Following the interception, Young. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
Here's Ward. He'll complete this one. Okonkwo. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Buffalo 80.
Operating from the gun. Ward. It's complete to Lockett. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 45-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw again.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Ready?
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Out of the ground again to Pollard.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw.
More. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Back to throw. Moore. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
19.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Titans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
14. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Young. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 18 Pioneers. Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward.
Over the middle in the traffic, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10.
On the ready.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll run with Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
21. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
Looking to put a drive together.
Fight, 97. Here we go. Set.
They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Down. Set.
Right back to Hubbard.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
On the counter, this is Hubbard.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
52 blaster. Watch out now. 50
Second and 2.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Let's go. 45. White. Set.
To throw, Young. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
ETN going to be hit and not at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball...
That is intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now Young and the Panthers down 28-24. A little over a minute to go. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a first down. Now Young. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off. But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. Sly able to put this one through. And that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this match.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To throw is Ward. He lets it fly for Lockett. That is intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage.
This ball intercepted. And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up.
This ball intercepted. And the Titans are going to hang on
And on the final play, they get the turnover to seal this football game. And they're singing in the Music City. The Tennessee Titans are your Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs. You see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in Year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities. Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Now they send their back in motion right. He takes it himself. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down.
Alex ends on the lead on the tackle. A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and inches.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Mayfield keeps it himself. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down.
No gain.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
Bucks getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the gun, Goff connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Motioning the tight end now. Out of the shotgun, Goff has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Brought in left side by Godwin. He's a little bit out to the 21. Devontae Maddox except for that tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the give, this is Irving. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Baker now from the gun. Got a man. This is Evans. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
1st down, Buccaneers.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's the give to Irving. Got a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Irving on the counter. They'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Complete to Emeka Egbuka. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
A 40-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Play action here with Gong. Finds the in route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Gibbs now from the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Off to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Buccaneers need some big yards in a hurry. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Complete to Bucky Irving. A gain of 40 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
Terrible. Awful. Seriously, just disgraceful.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Irving on the inside give. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing again is Baker. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's going to be a good day, boys. All right, let's go.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here's Baker to throw. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. A 49-yarder in front of him here. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Lions going to go on offense here late in the half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Goff on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
First down, ball at the 36. now gone. That's on Porta again. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third.
It's a gain of 9.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 45
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Gone. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
50-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw again. Goff. Hits him on the out route. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Throwing again, it's gone. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our 3rd quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
It only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. They'll toss it to Gibbs. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
First down throw from Goff. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Carr. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
21-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. Down to the 10. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions put 6 on their side of the board. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions take the lead on that successful kick.
Buccaneers 6.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Baker. Completed to his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Man in motion here. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that set.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Takes out a one-stop. Off to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions grow the lead to 7. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Bates now for the point after.
The point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions grow their lead to 8.
Lions 14, Buccaneers 6.